Hey, it says we're live. Welcome,
Hi.
everybody. We're here. I'm Simply Made Unique by Jill, and we're here on the Aussie Decor Facebook page with Wendy from the Elwyn Cottage. Wendy, say hello and tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'll see if people jump on, or we'll just talk for a second.
We'll just visit. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
visit for a second.
I'm Wendy Vaughn with the Elwyn Cottage out of Pocatello, Idaho, in the United States. And I've been in my building for 7 years. I've been antiquities and vintage on and off for 30 years. And so it's nice to have my own store, and I have paint products in 6 other locations throughout Idaho. So I'm pretty busy. Yeah.
So Wendy, you just signed up with Aussie just recently, right, Wendy?
I did with, gosh, it's been just a few months ago. I started seeing a couple fellow painters using the products, and I was really taken with the vibrancy and the colors. And so I reached out to Deb and spoke with her, and yeah, I jumped in full feet.
Fantastic.
It's great. The colors are so amazing. So they're so unique.
They are. That's what got me too, right around the same time. I think one of my first videos that I did, you were on, you were like, I need them.
Yes,
So,
exactly. Yeah, I had seen yours and I had seen Krista's, and I was like, this needs to be in my life. I've been waiting. I've tried several other companies, and I bring them to Idaho, and I just kind of go, ho hum. They're pretty, but they're
yeah,
all the same, and they're all pretty, and they're all nice.
they
But these
are.
are so unique and so vibrant and so me. They just spoke to me in my wheelhouse, and I'm like, this is what I need in my life. So,
And I know you're patiently waiting for the steampunk stuff to come to the
uh,
US.
yeah, I will meet them at the border.
Exactly. Send me the shipment, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Krista. All right. So Wendy is also one of our brand ambassadors, if you guys don't know. So she is lucky to be a stockist and a brand ambassador, which we're quite excited about. So I know you told us a little bit about your shop, Wendy, but we're always excited to know how people pick their names for their shops. And I would love to know where you got the Elwyn Cottage from.
The Elwyn Cottage, way back when I first started to open the store, I was like, okay, I'm kind of quirky, I'm kind of different. So I needed a unique name. And I went with lowercase letters because I don't feel I'm any more important than anyone else. So I liked the thought of all lowercase because we're all equal. And that was just my own little quirk in my head. So the equality of all humans. And then when I was researching it, I wanted something almost mythical, fairy, ethereal kind of thing. And so when you typed in Elwyn, it's the friend of fairies and woodland creatures. And I'm like, okay, I like that. That's very grounded, very earthy. And then also when I typed it in to Google, nothing else popped up.
Oh,
So
yeah, it's important.
I'm like, so now if anybody looks for Elwyn, the Elwyn Cottage, I'm the first thing that pops up. So it was meant to be.
That's
So,
fantastic.
yeah.
Krista said that we're all waiting for the steampunk to come and excited to hit the US. And Cheryl loves your name, Wendy.
Thank you.
Our content creators on. And love her store marketing ideas. Yes, you're always on top of ideas. I always see your ideas. You're always giving people good ideas. And, Wendy runs a group off of her own page too, that she's always inspiring people and helping people out. So that's a lot of fun.
Well, it's nice to be unique and stand out, because everybody can sell anything. And so the biggest thing that you need to sell is your excitement and your love for what you do to inspire others to be excited and love what they do as well.
That's fantastic.
So.
Oh, you're so excited about everything. I love it.
Thank you. And another thing I have to say too, with being a brand ambassador, which was a huge honor that Deb took that, she trusted me with that. And so I take it I'm very, very proud of it. Thank you. I'm gonna cry. But it's that trust of her baby, bringing it into my baby, which is my store. And so you have two amazing powers and energy that just do fantastic things. And aside from other companies, when you're an ambassador, a lot of times you're not able to stock the product in your store. And with Aussie, you can stock it and be an ambassador or a content creator. And that is a huge blessing because we can share it even that much more on a larger platform. So I'm grateful for that.
And you really got in on the front line here because there's only a few stockists in the U.S. right now. Of course, we're looking for more, but you were up there with like one of 4 or 5 right now. So you're in there on the ground floor. So that's great. And how have you done with it in your shop? Are people receptive to it and they like it? And I'm sure you're so excited.
They do. Yeah, they like it. They're loving the colors and the vibrancy. You know, they just, when they come in, they see that I do a tutorial on the Aussie page, and then when they come in, they actually like touch it and they're like, it really is that vibrant that you see on the platform. It's really that intense and beautiful. And the flowers, I mean, you're not going to find Aussie wildflowers anywhere else in Idaho, but in my store. So,
exactly.
You know, they like having those unique items. And so that's what keeps it different.
It's important for you because even when I got my first order, and I'm sure you too, there's a vibrancy you can see in the pictures, but then when you have it in your hand, it's so different. It's like, wow, it really is.
Yeah, and flamingos, a lot of people, especially for Idaho, again, I'm in Idaho, flamingos aren't that big of a deal. You know, we're like, eh. But when I wanted those flamingos so bad, and I got them, and I used them, and I put them around the shop, the floral bodies, how unique is that? I mean, you've seen 100, you've seen 100 flamingos, but you've only seen one with a floral body. You know,
true. That's absolutely true. That's fantastic. Well, tell us a little bit about some of the projects you got going on in your shop now. I mean,
in my world, I am right now in my actual shop. I bought my building, and it goes from one street to another street, so it's a whole depth of a street, of a block, basically a city block. And so I'm in the projects right now of physically moving the middle building wall in my store to expand my sales floor another third. So that's a big move for me, to expand my sales floor to create more room for Aussie Decor transfers and classes and workshops. And I'm going to have a station where people can actually come in and pay hourly to use my workstation, so I can help them hands-on hourly. So I think that'll be a fun transition for clients.
What a great idea.
Yeah, because especially, well, like with COVID, we're still not up to doing a lot of classes, and people don't want to come and be in a group with 8 other people. So if I have a set up station that you can come by the hour and just, I'll be there to mentor with you, and you have this 10 by 10 area to work in alone, but I'm there for support. I think it's going to go over really good.
What a great idea. I wouldn't even have thought of that. That's so much fun. I'm sure there's a huge market for that and people would do that. That's great. Anything else you want to tell us about your shop or you, or it's your stage here, lady.
It's my stage.
With your beautiful blue skies behind us.
Now, see, yesterday it was snowing. It was literally snowing yesterday in Idaho, and now today the sun's out, so I wanted to be outside. I'm very grateful that I've had this opportunity, because I do have my store. I'm a store owner, and I bought my building 3 years ago. I teach at the college, and I've been teaching with the college so much about the classes that I teach at my store. So now this year they're letting me actually teach my college courses in my store. So that's a really nice blessing. I'm very fortunate to have that. So my business is growing. It's very busy, and bringing the Aussie Decor has just taken it to another level, because it's got so many more people thinking outside the box and being creative. And I love that. I'm all about it. So I'm just thankful. Very thankful and grateful every day for what I have to do. Especially as a woman business owner, as you know, we are given opportunities that you never dream of. So
that's great.
It's nice.
Well, that's a lot of fun. I don't know. If you want to say anything else, that's fine. I mean, I don't want to keep you too much from your busy day, but we could talk about anything you want.
I am working on the mural. I don't know if any of you saw the mural I did a couple lives ago. She's taking a little longer on the wall on my door.
Because you put it on there, you're painting around it. You're painting her a body, which is so exciting.
The body has come out really good, and now I'm painting some more of the watermarks. So I've got this whole wall, or not wall, door that I'm doing. So that helps you to not just think that your image is just one dimensional. You can add more dimension to anything that you use from the Aussie Decor pages. It's endless. And you can incorporate the the transfers with the dry rubs, with the stencils. They layer all over each other very well. So I'm excited to show you that. I should have it done hopefully within the week. So
And
stay
that
tuned for
is,
that.
and that is part of your shop, right? That's your bathroom in your shop, or?
Yeah, that's the public restroom. Yeah, everyone can see her.
That's so fun.
Yep, it's really fun. It's fun.
You always have 100 projects going on your table, or whatever. So
Always.
it gives you a lot of opportunity. And
well, thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, I should have it done within the week. Like I said, I keep getting squirreled because I'm doing that mural. I'm doing the stenciling, which is almost done. I found a mirror, a gold mirror that's gorgeous. It's going to go on the stenciled wall. And now I'm getting ready for my next live on Thursday. So yeah.
Well, tell everybody again where to find you, who you are, and when to find you on Aussie.
I am Wendy Vaughn with the Elwyn Cottage in Pocatello, Idaho, United States. I am on the Aussie Decor page alternating Mondays, and then the following week I'm on Thursdays. So this week I'll be on Thursday, the following week on Monday. So it's every other Thursday and Monday. And I'll be on, usually it's about 8 o'clock Eastern time is around the average time that I'm on for the Aussie Decor. So
perfect.
Thanks for giving me some time to introduce myself to everybody.
Yeah.
And if you ever have any questions, message the Elwyn Cottage. I'd be happy to answer any questions about anything. So I'd love to help your small business grow.
Well, I'm honored to be able to talk to you today. Me and Wendy know each other a little bit before Aussie, so I consider her a friend, and I was lucky to be able to interview her today or talk with her. We're not going to say interview. We'll say talk. We just had a chat.
It's a talk. We had a morning chat on the sunshine.
Morning chats. And you guys look for the next retailers we're trying to do, or stockist. Every Friday we're trying to do somebody. Who knows, Wendy might come on again when we start cycling through them again, and she'll show you more projects. We're going to let Wendy go on to her busy day today, and you guys, you'll see who's on today. Krista's on later on today.
Okay.
And yeah, Wendy, we'll look forward to seeing you. When's the next time you're on?
Thursday.
Thursday.
I'll be on Thursday. Yep, this coming Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So in the United States.
If you're ever in Idaho in Wendy's location, you have to go check out her store. Check out her Facebook page over at the Elwyn Cottage. She's got fantastic stuff in her shop. So Wendy, I'm going to let you get on to your busy day, and thank you for taking the time to hang out.
Thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye, everybody.